chose a topic which is near and dear to my heart. It combines two of my favorite things, which are chocolate and science. So we are going to walk through the steps of making a simple chocolate mousse with a whipped cream base. Brianna, you might want to not listen. There's a lot of heavy cream in this. A lot. Okay, so I first encountered this recipe when, like many new mothers, I way over prepared and supplied my son's first birthday party. So it was catered, and I had multiple different kinds of wines for the 1-year-old's party, wine, and a triple-layer triple chocolate cake, the filling of which was this chocolate mousse. So the first thing you want to do is consider your components. The most important part is the heavy cream, because it's the high fat content in that which will form the whipped cream. So not almond milk, sorry vegans, not half and half, not 2%, heavy cream, important. Second component is the chocolate. I like a dark chocolate, bittersweet to be precise. It's got a high percentage of cocoa, which it just got a bold flavor. It comes through really nicely in the end. Beyond that, I use confectioner's sugar. This is a recipe actually that I kind of developed myself. I refined it a bit, probably made it a dozen times. So I'm using confectioner's sugar because it blends easily into the chocolate mixture. So to make your whipped cream, here's the science part, guys. It's exciting. I used a couple references actually because I just wanted to bone up. I used a website run by the Argonne National Laboratory, Ask a Scientist, and then also Serious Eats. She had a very nice, Gail Lower was her name, had a very nice article about it. So what you're doing is, by beating your heavy cream for approximately 3 minutes, you are mechanically restructuring the fat molecules so they break apart and then reform to make a network which traps the air. So it is a spectrum, and my first attempt this time around, I don't know if we're on the right picture, can't really tell, but my first attempt basically was butter. At one end of the spectrum is butter, at the other end is your cream. You want to be in the middle. So what you're looking for is stiff peaks as you're beating it with your hand mixer. So you pull the mixer out, you get some little points coming off of the tips of the mixer and in the bowl itself. So that's what you want, that's your whipped cream. Once you have that, so again it's 1.5 to 3 minutes, and after the 1.5 minute mark, you check it every 30 seconds, or you get butter. So anyway. All right, so you refrigerate that, move on to your chocolate. I use a sort of homemade, jury-rigged double boiler method. So I put my metal mixing bowl on top of a pot of simmering water, and you want to stick close by that because you don't want it to burn. I lubricate it with a little bit of heavy cream, just dump it in there, and approximately 1.5 cups, or half a cup that is. And yeah, just stick by, mix it continuously until you get this beautiful, rich, black, molten, I love chocolate, eat it every day, substance. So once you have that, take your confectioner's sugar and gradually add it in, not too fast, it'll clump. So just gradually add it in, mixing it throughout that process. So once you have your beautiful molten chocolate, remove your whipped cream from the refrigerator and merge the yin and the yang. You just pour it straight in, which is counterintuitive. The first time I did it, I was like, thought I was going to ruin it. But you just do it. You pour the warm chocolate onto the lovely fluffy cloud of whipped cream, and then you gently fold it in. This is the last step in your process. So once you've done this, you can decide what to do with the whipped cream, with the chocolate mousse. You can use it as a pie filling, which is what I did this time. You can use it as a cake frosting. I've also